She never did make me that cup of tea. A rug has been steam cleaned. The same one they carried out last night. The dates don't match up.
Well, the idea is that I just, like, roll towards it so it falls down, is it not? Oh, yeah.
It's moving. Almost there. Well, that was easier than I thought. Oh, it's locked. Charlotte, were you in here? Give me something.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to open them.
They have an allotment. Good idea. It's well stocked. Nothing useful. Looks as though they scrubbed the place clean last night. Please let me be wrong. Bleached head to toe. I'm too late. There's nothing left to see.
Well, opened this hatch anyway, so I mean it's kind of like it doesn't want to close. What the hell? I mean it's gonna be obvious that I've been here. It doesn't want to. Fine. I guess we're done.
Oh, they're not back yet. Then there's still time to search the flat. Shirley and Annabelle are very close. They meet every week. Theo is a performer. I have no idea what that is. The sooner rationing ends, the better. The war ended 9 bloody years ago. Lovely.
Now we're just stealing things or what?
There's a note in the fireplace on the other side. Theo's room, no doubt.
No, my baby don't care for me, just because she says she do. If my baby really cared for me, she wouldn't leave me feeling blue.
Theo, where's the pencils gone?
Annabelle, you can't hear I'm recording.
Sorry, I don't know the difference, you know that.
Well, check next time. These vinyls are too expensive to waste.
Theo, all I want is a pencil.
Try the living room.
Well, why would you even leave it in there?
Oh, God, Lord. I'll have to start this whole thing over again.
Locked. How does one open a piano front? Music sheets. Presumably Theo's songs. He's a slob. Now, what do you know? I don't know a great deal about musical instruments, but this doesn't look expensive. Something's blocking these keys from the other side. £45. If I were a lesser man, I'd take it and live comfortably for the rest of the year. There's no way Theo's boss pays him this much. He's feeling a lot of guilt. Sweetness had to die. Is this a confession? Oh, there's nothing specific at all. It's not evidence without context. I wonder what was last written on this notepad. Annabelle was spraying this as we talked, hiding a smell in the pantry, no doubt. There's a note in the fireplace. I can't get it out with my bare hands. Seems to be a list of medicines. Nothing interesting. I can't stand to see an incomplete picture.
So 1932, yeah?
Now that's something. Bingo. Theo has a sister back home somewhere. So Theo's family need
Annabelle.
money for medicines.
It's Shirley.
Damn. It's
you
Annabelle's sister.
Look, if you're in there, I want to say sorry about the other night. Are you there? I love you, Annie. You know that, don't you? Everything I say it because I want to protect you. Anyway, I'm posting the key back through the door. I love you.
You can tell a lot about a person from their bedroom. This is clearly Annabelle's space. Blue mist. Looks brand new. Surely Theo's wage can't pay for all this. Shirley and Annabelle are close sisters. I don't know what they're currently arguing about, but they seem to love each other very much. Good to know. It needs something to wind it. They had a view of Mr. Morgan's home. They could have easily seen Charlotte May every day. Absolutely spotless. You'd never even know a mechanic lived here. Annabelle is obsessed with cleaning. More bleach. I spoke too soon. What on earth is inside? Smells fresh. Well, the whole place is clean. Is Annabelle having an affair?
3283. 3283. I'm so stupid. I think I tried to put the code and I think I put it incorrectly. And now the second time around I also put it incorrectly. So yeah, okay, my bad. Yeah, we've got it. Open. What do we have here?
Clean bedding.
I enabled it. Why?
What's this then? This is it. The mallet I saw Thea use last night. I've got you. Did you hit Charlotte May with this? Damn, the McKees are coming back.
Well then, what do you want me to say?
I don't know, just stall him. He's been in there for ages.
Why did you leave him then?
Do you really want me to go through that right now?
Okay. Just don't say anything that he might...
He might what?
Well, you know how you are.
Do you really think I'm that stupid? Now shh. Let's just go inside.
I'm waiting for you. Hello, Mr. Conway.
Hello, Theodore.
Anne says Tony Morgan asked you to investigate his daughter's disappearance?
That's right. but I'm sure she's also told you that it's merely a formality.
I was just telling Mr. Conway he's wasting his time because we don't know anything about it.
Aren't you retired, Mr. Conway?
Well, I'm not here officially, Mr. McKee, just as a friend of Tony Morgan's. But I do appreciate you making the time.
Well, like Anne said, we had nothing to do with Charlotte May, so I don't know how I could help. And I don't have long, I'm afraid. Mr. Levy isn't very happy with me stepping out of work.
I appreciate it all the same.
Well, shall we move into the living room?
Of course. Please, after you.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Now, please, I'd like to know what you were doing at the time of the attack, if you wouldn't mind. Maybe start at 10 p.m.
10 p.m.? Well, I was at a gig that night, so I was playing down at the Sugar Ducks men's club. Harold, my boss, hasn't paid me for a few months, so I've had to start making money elsewhere. I remember I got home around 10:40, I think. I went straight into my music room. I had a song in my head I just had to get out. So nothing to do with Charlotte May.
I take it you play an instrument.
Yes, a few, actually.
Does anyone here at Dahlia View ever go to watch you play?
Not really, no. Is there something wrong? I don't see how this relates to Charlotte May.
If I'm honest, it would have helped if you'd had a witness to your alibi.
My alibi? I'm telling you where I was that night is all. I thought you were just asking some questions for Tony Morgan.
Yes, of course. But you should probably try to think hard about what you might say if the police decide to come and ask. For example, if they asked what you were doing last night, you might say, I was having dinner with my wife, or I was... What were you doing last night?
I was playing at the Sugar Ducks.
Really?
Yes.
Well, if the police do come around, it sounds like you have nothing to worry about, Mr. McKee.
Shall I carry on, Mr. Conway?
Please do. You were saying you'd entered your music room.
Anyway, I think I was in my music room all the way up until...
I'll be with you both in a second. Don't wait for me.
Okay, my love. I was in my room until Anne called me out. She heard a smash or something. Anne was visiting a friend that night, but I think she was back just before me. And I think she was in her bedroom. So, by all accounts, she's the one who heard it.
What was the name of her friend, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't remember. She's out with them quite a lot, though.
Why doesn't she attend your performances?
I don't think jazz is her thing.
Well, that's a shame. That every time you perform, she's elsewhere.
I see. You're wondering if she could have taken Charlotte May whilst I was gigging? No way.
The thought had crossed my mind, but if you say no, then I have to take you at your word.
You don't know Anne, Mr. Conway. There's no way she would do something like taking a child.
I believe you, Mr. McKee.
Good. I know you're asking for Tony Morgan, but you're way off.
I apologize. And Annabelle seems so lovely, so I hate to have asked.
It's okay.
Sorry, where were you?
So anyway, it couldn't have been Anne or me, you see, because we weren't here most of the night. And in any case, the Sugar Ducks are a good 20-minute walk away. People would have noticed if I was missing from my gig, wouldn't you think? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Is this all you want to know? What I was doing that night? Nothing else?
What people would have noticed you missing? A neighbor, perhaps? Anyone from Dahlia View?
No, just the locals at the Sugar Ducks.
Your boss, Harold, does he ever come to watch you play?
Not very often, no.
Doesn't he like your music?
I think he does. He's just a busy man. I don't understand. Are you gonna be speaking with him too?
Well, perhaps. It depends where my investigation leads me.
Investigation?
Oh, forgive me. Old habits. I meant to say this conversation. Perhaps just carry on with what you were saying.
Sorry about that. I was making sure that things were, where we left them.
I was just saying that Mr. Conway is wasting his time because we were both out of town for most of the night. Isn't that right, my love? You were at a friend's, weren't you? You already paid for a tram ticket. That's why you couldn't come to the gig.
Well, actually, Theo, I wanted to talk to you about that, but it can wait till later.
Talk to me about what? Tell him you're out of town.
Don't you have to get back to work?
Actually, I think I do have to go, Mr. Conway. I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. You'll excuse me.
Thank you for your time, Theodore. So you paid for your tram ticket? I wonder what good a ticket is if you don't end up using it. Perhaps you forgot where you were that night.
Mr. Conway, I think you've more than outstayed your welcome. I don't know why I agreed to talk to you in the first place. You must think me awfully dense if you think I don't know what you were doing while I was gone. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Do you understand? This is a job for the police, not some old has-been playing detective.
Playing? You think this is a game? Well, you'll forgive me if I don't see the fun side to abducting a small child and bludgeoning her to death with a mallet.
Get out. Now.
I think that went as well as could have been expected.